catchphrase, with Mr. Paolo Lambri. We are currently in Italy, and this is my new bike that will remain in country. And so, I tell you this, apart from round the block, I've never ridden this. So, I'm going to have the advantage of being able to, excuse me, I'm kind of a bit out of breath, give you the advantage, I would say, of first time ride experience. So, here we go, into first gear, and pulls away, sounds lovely. Now this has got the full Termagoni system on it. It's mapped. It was tuned by, I can't remember who, I'll put it down below. So apparently it's pushing about 150 rear, as opposed to, I think it was 140 standard. It's a 213 model, so it's got absolutely no ABS or traction control. So I'm going to treat it with respect. It's lovely. It's I can see it being a bit wristy, the position. But that's obviously, remember, I'm not used to the motorcycle. The motorbike. One observation, mirrors, absolutely useless. I can't find a position that will allow me to see behind without actually moving my body. So I have to kind of tuck my wrist in and lean to the right as if I'm going into a tuck. Oh yeah. Looks good. Sounds amazing. I mean, this exhaust is loud, and we are going to be looking into getting DB killers baffles because it's annoyingly loud when you're around town. Now, one of the annoying things about Italy is having to always turn up, take off your gloves, get your ticket, put your ticket in your pocket. And not lose your fucking ticket. Let me come here. Premier pulsante. Request ticket. Premier pulsante richiedere. Okay, now. Make sure it goes in my pocket. Oh, it is such a flaff. Right, so that's the petrol done. So far so good. Now, I don't know if when I'm on the bike if my camera is set right or if it's trying to get the horizon, of course, but I don't know if you're getting much of the dash. I do apologise. I won't know until I actually have a look at it. So whatever it is, it is. I hope you can hear the engine. I'm only using one mic. But yeah, petrol done. No fuel gauge. Typical annoying Ducati. So the manual says that you have exactly 3 litres once the yellow fuel light goes on. So it's going to be a case of, well, okay, fine. Get petrol. So I'm going to set my trip, which I need to work out how to do. Not total, trip A, and I believe you hold it down until it zeros. Right, let's just see how much I get out of a tank. This is very important, 67 degrees, because these things get hot. There's a friend of Paolo's, and we are ready to rock. So cruising along at about 65-70 miles an hour, bit of wind, no worries on the wrist, easy, just over 4,000 revs. If I open the throttle, whoa, it pulls away so quickly. The power and the low down torque is quite impressive. So yeah, you can sit here on the motorway. I mean, stretch your back a bit, you know, it's kind of sit up, you know, obviously it's not got cruise control, so you've got to hold on. But yeah, you could just, yeah, it's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. You could actually do a few more motorway miles on this than I actually originally thought. And in true Italian style, we're using the specially designed motorcycle lane, commonly known in other cultures as the hard shoulder. Don't know why, but it's just seems to be totally acceptable to do in Italia. There is one little rule to the rule, and that is if you see the police on the hard shoulder, you get back onto the road. And also because there's obviously been some kind of an incident. As you can see, the fire sticks on the ground. There's Mr. Italian policeman. And oh, lots of bikes. Oh yeah, look, there's been a crash. Oh dear. I hope everyone's okay. Yeah. Oh dear. Looks like everyone's okay though. When you're going slow, when I was doing a bit of filtering on the motorway, the temperature, which is currently showing at 78, it creeps up really fast. I can also feel the heat on my inner thighs. It's typical Ducati style, gets very, very, very hot, very, very, very quickly. This is not a bike for traffic. This is not a bike for boiling hot days. Oh, it's Panigale, hello. Nice in the winter though, keeps you warm. So you look already, we've gone up to 85 just by doing this little bit of traffic here. And you can physically feel the heat rising on your legs. Right, friends are behind us again. So yeah, it'll be interested to see how it copes with the mountains when we do the twisties up there, because of course you're going slow, and of course how it does through traffic. But I would not take this into Milan or any slow moving traffic. I would not use this bike. It's just not made for it. It's just too hot. So riding now slowly for a bit, you once again notice how wristy it is. Now granted, I am old. I'm 51. Well, nearly 51. What are the gears like? Yeah, little bit, not quite as firm as the VFR or the Speed Triple. You know, there's a bit of movement, so very slightly kind of long to click into place. Of course, it's not got a quick shifter or a blipper, so it's good old-fashioned style. Clutch itself is quite firm. It's not light, you know. So the good old, you know, you're going to get your forearms give them a bit of a workout, but nothing that's too drastic. As you see, I'm running along here in second gear. Temperature's already up to 90. Now the manual says you've got low, and then I think it's something like 60 to 120 is normal. After that it goes to high, and after that it does what the Super Sport did, and you can check the video on that, where it went to high and then it stops registering, and then coolant pisses out absolutely everywhere, which is what happened to me. Because it must be a Ducati thing where you're good, yep. You spend more time watching your temperature gauge than your speedo. There's Paolo's friend on his Triumph Tiger Sport, the 660 version. Lovely bike. Okay, so look at this. Lovely. The lake. That's why there's a lot of traffic around here. Wow, though. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've got the Polizia Locale kind of helping with the traffic, because obviously it's an event. You can see here there's lots of classic cars around here. Nice. That's gorgeous. Now my legs are cooking. And start to wonder, should I turn the bike off when I get here? Oh, check this out. Nice. With police escort. You can't argue with views like that. Wow. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if it's anything to do with the way it's tuned, the gearing, but for example, if I go into sixth at 60 kilometers an hour, which is about 45 I think, it juddles, like it really rattles. So I mean, this sort of speed, you're looking at fourth gear. Now I remember when I did on the Supersport Misano up the Futa Pass, it was a third gear special, and in fact here around about 60k kilometers an hour I'm in third gear and it just seems adapt. Yes, it's the gear. Gears aren't really, they don't click into place, a little bit kind of soft feeling. I wonder if that can be rectified. Oh, let's have a listen, shall we? You look at that. Oh my god. A stunning view on a stunning bike with a stunning me. Although many may disagree. It's funny to think that when I lived in Milan, so used to do these rides a lot, it was kind of, you know, it was kind of normal. I just got used to the views, so it wasn't like, wow! But, well, you know, I've been 5 years back in the UK, and now it's back to wow, which is one of the reasons why I have this bike now for Italy that will stay in Italy. So cheap flights over, and let's get back to doing some of this kind of riding. Best of both worlds. I sit here and wait for the bike to slowly overheat and cook my legs. Just to let you know that that lake is Iseo. Lago del Iseo. Looks like a wedding. I believe it was. Oh yeah, look at that. Getting ready for the photo of whatever event it is. Probably a wedding. Please note though, look at the roads. Now they had COVID, they had all the crap. They're suffering from the war in Ukraine and the economic damage. Why are British roads so crap? Look at these roads. These are not the paid roads, these are not toll roads. And sorry, moan over, because how can you moan whilst looking at such views? Unbelievable. This is quite something, isn't it? Not good if you're in a car. if you had this road to yourself, you could have some fun. Panigale. You probably heard my Termagones and thought I was a Harley. I have to admit, chilling out on a boat out there would be quite something, wouldn't it? Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just, on this bike, it's just this, oh my god, I'm so happy. Lunchtime on this glorious, glorious, glorious baby.
So we have stopped off for a refreshment. Lago di Liseo, Lake Liseo. And the bar was quite full, so we're just chilling out on the bench over there. They're doing spritzes, Aperol Spritz. I'm on Coke Zero, so I'm a good boy.
Passato perché ti ho detto io uscivo a Bergamo. Vabbè, fai endine allora. Che figo. Buon appetito.
Ah, buon appetito.
Grazie.
Paolo è sprizziando.
Paolo, and just had a little aperitivo, and by the lake, and now off we go again on this glorious day and glorious motorcycle. Shake, rattle and roll, the Ducati soundtrack. Well, they certainly hear you coming. So, chatting with my my motorcycle companions of the day, they were telling me that you can hear me in front, behind, anywhere. And if you're right behind me, with this lovely openly breathing Termagoni full system, you have absolute gas in your face sort of thing. Don't know what's going on here. Oh. Yeah. Lovely. That's something to do with that race thing we saw earlier. So after the aperitivo, now down there to the left is the lake. We've just come off and we are now heading in the direction of the mountains. So more So less lake riding, more mountainous riding, where we're going to try and get to the top somewhere and have some grub. Okay. Ponte di Legno. So a friend of mine, Sylvia, she's always coming in. Look at that house over there with the grass on the roof. That's beautiful. This is skiing territory in the winter. Lots of residents and hotels where people will stay. Lovely. Everyone looks at me when I turn up. This is a monument to the soldiers who gave their lives in the First World War, and this is World War I territory here. Up in the mountains they fought. Brutal. The lock, it hits your hand when you go full lock. It just squashes your hand. Riding this bike is, wow, it's just a whole complete package. It's an experience. It's like, it's loud, it's raunchous, I'll tell you what it is. It's brilliant. This bike is absolutely brilliant. Brakes are good. Wow. That one a little bit shit. Still, getting the hang of it. Right, so just a quick overview of the controls. So left hand bar, we've got the up and down selector for the LCD, so between your trips, your bits and pieces, and that's that one there. Up and down, you got your indicator on this side, which Swansea Council, high and low beam, horn, and your flash button on there. On the right hand side, you've got your kill switch and your start button, and that is it. Okay, so after my little adventure on the R9 where I found out my microphone's not working, so probably everything I said didn't come out, we're off again. And look at this beast. Oh, okay, that feels good. Back on this, back on the baby. Now, Jesus, it's fast compared to the sausage. My God, it's loud compared to the sausage. But it's more planted. Well, you jump off, get another bike, get back on this, and you're even more in love than before. Well, there you go. My review of a 2013 Ducati 848 Evo. I hope you enjoyed the video. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. See you next time. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye everybody.